Well, good morning, everyone. My phone is still acting up. Oh, so we will have to go this route today. Um, I'm calling today the perfectly imperfect journey. And the reason I'm calling it that is because, for obvious reasons, this journey is a living, breathing journey, and it's a journey that has to change each day, each week, each month, each year. I've learned that. I've seen that in the past 6 years. Most know that I started this journey at a BMI of 60. I've lost half my body weight. I am working the journey every day to make sure that it's a journey that lasts forever. Um, we've been talking a lot lately. Everyone knows I'm part of Doc V's group, and that's my way that I stay engaged. He does a daily live journal or a daily live video we watch, and then he talks about it in his paid challenge group. He does have a free challenge group too. And I really, today I wanted to say we live imperfectly, because I think that the thing that always caused me problems in the past is that I tried to live perfectly. I tried to think that I was going to eat absolutely perfectly every day. I was going to drink absolutely perfect water every day. I was going to think the absolute perfect thoughts every day. And what I finally realized in this journey is that all it's about is doing it better than I did yesterday. I'm perfect when I'm working to be better than I was yesterday. And that is the idea of living in integrity and wisdom and honesty to yourself. It's that idea of being grateful and thankful and blessing every day. And it's about taking risks. For myself, I feel like maybe this journey is so beautiful right now because I'm living life in a different way than I ever did before. When my BMI was so high, I couldn't actively participate. I missed activities because I didn't feel good, or I missed activities because I couldn't participate. Many know that I went to Sundance earlier this year, and I was very quiet about it at first because I was embarrassed about it because I fell into my old shoes. But I got stuck on the zip line halfway in. But what I have to tell you is that it was kind of an awakening in a way. It was an awakening. And the awakening was I had every right to be on that ride. I fell within all the parameters of being able to do the zip line. And it was just that I didn't have enough I'm not even going to say totally upper arm strength. I made a complete stop halfway in the journey trying to follow the instructions. And when I did so, I did it in the wrong spot. So I didn't have the momentum to keep coming in. But what it tells me is that, number one, I still made it to the end under my own power and the applause that everybody gave me from doing it. So it was an perfect journey. And the support and the people that I've met and the opportunities that have presented and the things that I'm doing right now that I never would have done if I hadn't have attempted to do life differently, and to do it a little bit differently yesterday than today. Most know I've lost over 100 pounds twice in my life. The second time, what's different is that I take each day where I'm at and I make it better than what yesterday was. And that would be my advice to you. It's an imperfect journey, but each day, pat yourself on the back and acknowledge that there's something more you can do differently and move forward. I know I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned in this group, but one of my friends that I would never have known if it hadn't have been for this journey, introduced all of us to a group, a app called Fastic. And what I love about this app is that it monitors how much you're eating during a day. And most know that, like through Doc V, if you have a trouble eating too much food, you really kind of want to narrow the window of hours that you eat in a day. And I love this thing because it's kind of playful. You have this many hours left. You're going to start fasting in this many hours. It's like a little game. Am I going to be perfect every day? No. I joked that yesterday I didn't want to fast for the whole time. So I quit, and it told me that I was taking away some of my flames I had earned. And I just kind of laughed and decided I was imperfect. That was what I wanted to do that day. And yes, I lost flames. But it doesn't matter because now today I'm back at it again. I know I'll move forward. So it's an weight loss, and all things in our life are perfectly imperfect journeys. And I think by that, I think the most important thing is to remember that we aren't imperfect It's the actions that we take sometimes that are imperfect. We're just making steps along the journey to make our lives better. I am so grateful for the past couple of years, for the amazing people that I've met, for the amazing events I've been able to attend, for the amazing things I've been able to achieve that would have been, as Les Brown says, taken to the graveyard with me if I hadn't have stepped up and realized that I was not going to be perfect every day, but if I imperfectly took that step forward, my journey will end perfectly. So I know it sounds like I'm talking in rhymes. Maybe today I'm Dr. Seuss, but I just want to say we're going into, at least those of us in Northern America, we're going into a spring, and I want to spring forward in the most beautiful ways. I want to experience life. I had surgery and I started this journey because I wanted a life of experiences. I didn't want to watch from the sidelines anymore. And I am not watching from the sidelines anymore. And there's nothing that I ate in my old life that is worth giving up what this new life is looking like. And the possibilities are really just opening up. So for all of you guys, open yourself up to the possibilities. It's not perfect path forward. It's an imperfect path forward, but it will lead you to the perfect life. Thank you, and have a beautiful, beautiful morning, and we'll touch base soon. Thanks.